Hello and welcome to the second video of C# Basics Fast. Today we're going to be looking at how we can both write and read from and to the console. So first of all, we obviously need to start our code, so we do it in this static void. This is the main bit of code that runs. As you can see here, this is called console application 1, and if you don't know how to get to this stage, then watch the previous tutorial in this series. So first of all, we're going to write to the console. So what we're going to do is, because we're writing to the console, first of all we need to write console to say we're writing to the console with a capital C. And then because we're doing something to the console, we do console dot, and then we're writing to it, so we need to do write. So most of the time you just write in a line, and if you write anything else, you want that to be the next line, so we're going to write a line, hence console.writeLine. So then once we've done that, we need to tell it what we want to write to the console. So we do open brackets, and speech marks tell us that this is a string of text that we want to write. So what we're going to write to the console is, what is your name? And then, so it's already close the speech marks and close the brackets for us, and then to tell the IDE and the compiler that that's the end of that command, we finish it with a semicolon. So now if we run this code, it should just say what is your name and then close really quickly, obviously, because after it's done that there's nothing else for it to do, so it just closes. So if you could see there, it said what is your name very quickly. So what we want to do is want the user to be able to reply with their name, and then we want to input that into the program. So what we're going to do here is we need to store this, we need a string. So a string is just a series of characters, ASCII characters. So to declare a string, you type string, spelled correctly, and then the name of your string, so this is going to be name, and then that's it. You've declared the string. And as you can see here, it says the variable is declared but never used, but we are going to use it now. So to get the user to be able to type something into the console and input it in your program, we're again using the console, so we type console, but this time we're reading in a line, so we simply type read line. So this just reads it in, but what we want is we want whatever's read in to be name. So all we do is we set name equal to console.readLine. So there we go, that's that now written. So if we run it, it'll say what is our name, and when we type our name and enter it, it's just going to close because it inputs it into the program, and then that's the end of the code, so it will finish. So that's the end of that. So what we can do with this now is we can output what we've read in back to the display. So we can output what's in our variable. So we're writing to the console. So again, we need console dot, and we're writing line. So write line and open brackets, and then instead we're not going to be typing text, we're going to be typing a variable. So we can't type this in because we don't know what the user is going to put in yet. So we put our variable name, so name, and then that's the end of the line, so we finish it with a semicolon. So this is quite simple. All it's going to do is read in your name, and then it's going to read out your name again. So what is your name? George. So I don't know if you could see it there, but it typed my name out again and then closed immediately. So what you can do to stop it closing immediately is do a console dot read at the end, and then that means that it'll be waiting for a response, so it won't close. So if we run it now, what is your name? It just repeats my name, and then it won't close, but then if you type something and enter it, then it'll close. So now what we want to do is, instead of just having a variable, we want to combine a predetermined sentence with our variable, so we can mix them together. So if we do some speech marks and then type in hello and then do an add symbol, then this is going to print hello and your name. So if we run that now, what is your name? George. And it says hello George. Okay, so that's the end of today's tutorial. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and comment if you want to. And if there's anything you want me to cover about C#, then please leave that in the comments as well. Bye.